Hey guys, this is going to be another 1v1 live commentary. This is a Protoss versus Terran. I'm actually not going to answer that guy, because, like, for whatever reason, well, when people know that you're playing unranked, they get really angry at you if you don't just give them the win. And it's actually, like, people don't think through that reasoning, because, like, obviously, well, not obviously, it's obviously not obvious, if I were to, when I play unranked, give everyone free wins, then I would obviously tank my MMR. It would only be my unranked MMR, which obviously doesn't matter, but the problem is then I'm only facing Bronze League players. So now I'm curb stomping Bronze League players. So it's like not something you can actually do. It doesn't matter if you're playing ranked or unranked, you have to win most of your games. Otherwise you ruin the experience for a lot of other people. So yeah, that's kind of how it works. I don't know why that's such a huge leap for most people. What I'll do is, like, if I feel like someone, like maybe I did some sort of like really dirty play and this is like a really nice guy, and sometimes I'll give them the free win. Like, I'll do that when I'm playing unranked, because that's just, you know, that's kind to do. But it's like, otherwise it's just stupid. You can't give people free wins. Can't give people free wins. It's really just that you can't give yourself free losses. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with wanting to not give them wins. Okay, if he also has a Reaper, I'm gonna go on a rant, because so many Terrans send both a Reaper and a SCV, and I just don't understand why. Like, it makes absolutely no sense to send both an SCV scout and a Reaper scout, because they literally come 5 seconds apart from each other, and yet people still do it. Like, it blows my mind every time I see it. It's like, how do you not think through what you're doing that far? Blows my mind. For some reason, in my recordings lately, oh my god! Oh no, never mind, I thought that was a Reaper. I was gonna be like, see? See? Because the thing is, like, you sacrifice economy to get a Reaper out, because you don't actually need that gas geyser as early as you end up getting it, and you also, you know, obviously lose minerals from this SCV. So if you do both, then it's just like completely nutso. Completely. Fuck. Fuck. I was not expecting Marines. Was not expecting Marines. We're okay. We're okay. We're gonna give him the LOL. That's what you do when you know you're gonna win. Hardy har har. I make myself laugh. I make myself chuckle. Why not? Question mark? Or not question mark, LOL. People that bunker rush are stupid. This goes back to the thing I was saying before about cheese. Because, like, I was saying how cheese is actually very important to do. Like, you should cheese. This guy is correct for cheesing. So why am I upset about it? Here. Yeah, people are so dumb. I'm going to talk about balance in a moment also. But people have this attitude about cheesing where they get upset about, like I get upset about it too. Because it's like, they don't want to get cheesed. And so, it's kind of that, you know, it happens to other people, but it doesn't happen to me. Kind of like how people expect others to get in accidents, but not themselves get in accidents. Just kind of one of those funny things about human behavior. One of those little funny things. So now I'm getting upset over something that I actually do. Like, I cheese and I bunker rush. But when someone does it to me, it's like personal or something. And I don't like it. But as for that, can't win as Terran versus Toss nonsense. I don't understand how people possibly... It's like I had a 25% win rate versus Zerg for the longest time. At no point did I think that Zerg was in balance. I started thinking it a little bit, so what I did was I switched to Zerg, and I played hundreds and hundreds of games as a Zerg. And what you find out when you do that is, oh, this race isn't actually imbalanced. And it would be the exact same thing with Protoss. If this guy actually played Protoss, he would discover, oh, this race isn't actually imbalanced. Like, I like to joke about imbalance all the time, but something can be like... Actually, I'll ignore that for a second, but, yeah, it's just like, if you actually try something, you're going to discover that it's not actually easy to do. Aspects of a race are always going to be easier than aspects of another race. It's like Protoss in-game, or in-battle micro is insanely easy. You basically don't do it, because it's bad to split your units. You actually hurt yourself to do the types of splitting that a Terran has to do. It's all about getting the correct position and laying down force fields and time warps and guardian shields before the engagement starts. Once the engagement starts, things have already been set in motion. So the Terran sees that and sees the toss not microing, and they perceive that as being easy. Yeah, and it's just because the guy has no idea what he's doing. And people also had this misconception about balance as being as if the game is supposed to be balanced in terms of, like, people think balance means, or people think the game is supposed to be balanced so that all the races have an equal chance of winning. But that's not actually true. If you listen to interviews with David Kim, who is the lead, I'm not sure what his exact title is, but he's the person that's in charge of balance for Blizzard. If you listen to what he says in interviews, his goal is not actually to make the game a exact, to make each race have an equal chance of winning. His goal is primarily to make the game enjoyable for viewers. Oh, I just killed my own mothership core, that was fun. So the primary goal for him is to make the game watchable for spectators. And then within that framework, try to make each race have like around, let's say, a like 40 to or 30 to 70% win rate against all the other races. That means it's actually acceptable for a race to have a very, very large dip to where pro players are losing 70% of their games against a race. That's considered acceptable. What's not considered acceptable is like a matchup being uninteresting to watch. So you can have something that's wildly imbalanced, and by wildly imbalanced, I mean pros are losing a lot of their games as an almost direct result of this mechanic. Like, let's say the Colossus is too strong. That's actually okay. The Colossus can be too strong so long as it's enjoyable to watch. If it stops being enjoyable to watch, and it actually is balanced, they could still end up nerfing the unit just so people stop using it because it's not fun to watch. People don't realize that's how the game works. It's not designed to be a fair game. It's designed to be an enjoyable game for people to watch, so that way people make money off of it. I don't know what this guy's point is right now. Like, he did a dumb strategy, it didn't work. I'm actually getting really out of position. Dude, cool story, bro. I'm really glad you're telling me this. I should actually spend my money. I thought he was gonna leave, that's why I started talking. Like, I have so much money. My mouse is also a little buggy right now, which is fun. Here, we'll be ballsy. Yeah, I have so much money. I thought he was leaving. Like, he GG'd a while ago. Oh, just leave, man. This game is boring. But the main points I was trying to make, while I was defending that bunker rush, was that cheese actually is very important to do. Like, the more you do cheese, the better you get at holding off cheese, because you actually understand how it works. It's hard to defend against something that you don't understand. So it's actually like, he should bunker rush. That should be part of his game plan. And then at higher levels, it's important to have those things that you can pull out and throw people off with. Like when I'm playing, actually it's not Yar, but there's another Zerg player I play with sometimes, and what he'll do is like hatch first, and then the next game, 10 pool or something. And then the point I was making, God, this guy is so distracting. I was almost done. He's like ruining my goddamn video. And the point I was making about balance was the game actually isn't balanced to be fair. It's just balanced to be close to fair, but primarily balanced to be enjoyable to watch. So when you play, don't expect things to be fair, because they're not going to be. Things are designed to be enjoyable for the viewer. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Sorry that I kept getting so distracted. Like, when people talk to me, it's hard for me to ignore them. Like, I'll read it and not respond, but like, I still want to know what they're saying. I guess it's a habit I should get out of, or get better at multitasking, because Starcraft 2 is a multitasking game, so really I should have no trouble. Yeah. See you guys next time.